Get away, Watermelon! Get away, Waluigi!
You can do it, Chance! You can do it!
Yeah! I did! I won!
What?
What?
Oh! I entered in a cheat code before we entered that mini game. I'm sorry. All right, if I get to cool, I'll be very, very sad.
Don't fight for the coon then.
A funny
It's a bad
moment
one.
fight.
I need a win. All of
Yeah, I got the coom.
you.
Ooh.
I'll lather it all over me.
Oh.
I'm sure it'll make you glow in the dark.
A glow. Gonna need to be having an outfit that fits the occasion, right? So, I think we could change right into this. Why is it T-posing? No, it was ruined. Anyone's around. Okay. I know I said. I know I said I won't make a big deal of restarting, but I'm gonna make an exception of that case. I have just moved left and right this entire match. And right.
Going up and down.
And left. And right.
This is like the one thing that's like really bad for me because oh god,
Oh no, I can't go left, right.
we got pushed.
And right. And
So,
left.
by the way, Psychic, yeah,
And left.
Fenric won.
Okay.
Right at the end.
Yeah.
Right at the end of Jeopardy.
You bitch.
Oh
No.
Get locker! Get locker!
No. If you don't kill me, we both win.
That's so dope. Oh, well, shit. I looked at chat and he got fucked up. Here we go, food. Enjoy. Like, I remember some things, but not everything. Okay, person, you might want to get out of your car because of this. You staying? And you're even moving forward? All right, fair enough. So, you regret your decision, or really short notice and annoying, but I don't know. But again, it's more likely that the DAOs just did this themselves. I gotta focus again. I'm getting there at least. Like, I'm making the progress. I just gotta beat it. Bad example. Another bad example. Okay, third bad example. Come on. Gotta be right here. Yeah.
You're not beating the allegations, Charlie.
I'm built different. Controller, no!
Maybe you're just built worse. I mean, that's different.
Was it? Oh my god. Welp. First death. Hello, sir. Don't mind the fact that somebody just died behind you. Just take some fuel and get out of here. This is the tower escape music. Oh my god, that's absolutely fantastic. No, I don't like that, sir. It's me. I'm Destiny.
There's an enemy in the door in front of you.
Oh, trust me, I'm well aware. Okay, you know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! No. Oh, that counts. Okay. Yeah! I did it! When you figure out the mechanics, you can beat the boss. Who would have guessed? Awesome. Okay. This is definitely going to be bad, but like, I already had the charge, so why not? Destroy 5 cars in 5 seconds. Oh, I didn't know that was a trophy. That's interesting. And no one died. Good. Ignore that.
No. 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 But you know what would help? If you came here and give me a little chaos.
Oh,
Give me a little chaos. Oh, that's... Oh, okay, yep.
Hello.
Charlie watching.
I'm so small. Nothing over there. Doesn't look like it. Like, because of the camera angle and how big I am at the moment, it's just like, I'm so small. I'll make it there one day, guys.
Babe, I'm breaking up with you. It's not you, you are Puggers. It's me, I'm Omega Lol. I'm sorry if this is Pep Hands, but it has to be done. I've just been feeling Pepega and our relationship has been we're champ for months. It's time to end it, no Kappa.
Ripple, no, you can't do this to me. Not like this. Ripple, I can't, we could talk about this. Oh no, he's going away. No, no! He's back to where he's supposed to be. Yeah, I love, like, Oreo is like my favorite, like, mix-in, like, thing. Oh no.
I love the weird like gel icing they use on ice. What the fuck's happening to your mouth?
Oh god. There we go.
No, what the heck?
We're good. Can you speak up a little bit? I can't hear you over the badass music. No! No!
Oh, it's the acceleration button. I forgot. Now that was a big brain play.
Damn it.
Thanks for lining up for me like that, y'all. I really appreciate it.
Are we drawing a low crab? The art piece was something crustacean, so... Oh, it's a crab monkey. Oh, crab money. A fucking idiot. Hey, just a mine.
Oh!
Good.
All right, let's go. I see.
Did not think that that would be the first fire door.
Smooth.
Good. No drop frames. Last stream, I streamed on Saturday and had a hell of a time. I had to switch back. I see. And that's all we're gonna say about it.
Let's see if he does it again.
Oh my god, I genuinely thought he was about to do it again.
Here.
Gotta be a bitch.
Damn it!
That's fair enough. Good amount, but not as much as we wanted to, and Chance and I decided that it would be very fun to do a co-stream today. We also have a friend Chompy here. He's not streaming this, but he's along for the fun.
Good evening, everyone.
He's gonna be Orcish Green since he's a
over
watermelon orc.
I do apologize for starting a couple minutes late. I did not intend to start a couple minutes late. But what happened was that apparently the Steam has a built-in keyboard that you can open with your controller. I'm just now finding this out, and I accidentally opened it, and I could not for the life of me figure out how to actually like close it. So I pretty much just was sitting here struggling to try and figure out how to close it. And then finally I just decided to just completely shut Steam down and reopen it. So yeah, that cost me a little bit. So I apologize for starting late. Alrighty. So I hope everyone is having a lovely night. I set up finally some form of closed captionings on my stream. I don't know if the YouTube chat can see it, but it's definitely set up for the Twitch chat, where I am trying to be more, what's the word for it, inclusive of people with disabilities and stuff like that. And I've been wanting to do closed captionings on stream for the longest time. But the main couple that I really like have been informed about both use Google Chrome as their base to make them work, and I don't want to use Chrome. I don't like to use Chrome. I only use it when I absolutely have to. So keeping that hardware resource drainer completely open while trying to do closed captionings was just not gonna work. We've in the YouTube chat says don't see captions. Okay, so not for YouTube chat. I don't think I really have a way to turn that on, but I do know that it is set up for the Twitch chat. So sorry, YouTube. But regardless, I did want to set one up for the longest time. I just didn't really have a way to without using Chrome until I found a TikTok, and then I pretty much set it up because I was like, you know what? I'm already starting late, so might as well just do this quick and then go from there. Weave says just like you are. No, I appreciate it. I'll try to see if there's some way that I could set up at some point for YouTube, but the main priority and focus is Twitch stuff, so Twitch does get the main focus here over YouTube, unfortunately. Okay, so anyway, moving on from the captions. So Weave says not gonna use them, don't like that stuff. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to. It's primarily for people who are less fortunate and need that form of help to ensure that they understand that yeah, what's going on the stream and stuff like that. So it's more for people like them more than having it as an option for people in general. But yeah, so pretty much last night was the Game Awards, and I have been saying for the last few days that I wasn't going to stream it. I was pretty much just gonna vibe with friends and watch it because I knew the outcome that was going to happen because of the game that was being nominated by Obscure Expedition 33, and it went exactly as I thought. Pretty much almost every single category that Expedition 33 was nominated for, they just absolutely won. There were a couple categories where 33 didn't win, but it's just it very much was it was very likely to win. And I know, like, the stuff with the AI when it initially released, and I'm still not happy about that myself, but I knew regardless that so many people weren't going to care about that because of how much of a 12 out of 10 game it was for people, regardless of the AI or not. It was going to sweep because, again, people genuinely felt like it was a 12 out of 10 game, a genuinely once in a generational lifetime game that was released, and it was guaranteed to win no matter what. Like, no matter how people feel about certain aspects, the overall consensus is that, again, it was a very generational game that was released this year, and it delivered on what they wanted to do, and it won. So yeah, overall, I'll talk more about the sorry, I'm very EP for some reason. I'll talk more about the Game Awards stuff, but during Kingdom Hearts, but I at the very least wanted to bring the fact up of, like, oh, I could have streamed it, but to me, like, as much as I say I am into mainly the aspect of the Game Awards where I'm getting information on games that I want released or games that are coming out that are being announced at the Game Awards, I do care somewhat about the awards themselves, because there are games that I would like to see win or I expect to win. So I do like to watch them and actually see the actual awards themselves. But if it's pretty much just going to be one specific game that is just you see over and over and over and over and over and over, it's like it's just not that fun. Like, it's not fun to just watch an absolute sweep like that and try to make content over it and stuff like that. So again, that's why I didn't stream it. I just kind of vibed with friends, and honestly, like, I had a lot of fun this year at the Game Awards. I kind of like fluff up the Game Awards a little bit more than most, because I just most of the time I do get a show that is somewhat okay and also gives me a lot of opportunities to see upcoming games. So I do, what's it called? I completely lost where I was going with that. Hold on. I need a drink. Excuse me. Yeah, oh yeah. Again, I do fluff up the Game Awards a little bit because it is something that I find myself enjoying a ton. Again, mostly because of the actual announcements themselves more than anything. But I don't know, this year was just fun. Like, it had its cringe moments like Game Awards do every single year. That's never not going to happen. There's always going to be cringe moments. Oh, sorry, I just realized that I could hear myself, and that makes me realize that I have stream open still. Okay. No. I accidentally almost started a new game on Kingdom Hearts. All right, well, since I'm talking about it this deeply, let's just head over to game screen and actually start. Where is it there? There you are. Yeah, Weaver in the YouTube chat says that Expedition 33 won 9 out of 13. Yeah. Like, I mean, Jeff Keighley said during the actual like Game Awards last night, like, Expedition 33 was the game that was nominated the most in the entire lifetime of the Game Awards. Like, it had more nominations than any other game before it in previous years. So like, just that alone was enough signification that it was going to be a sweep, but I'll try fighting this thing. Oh, that sucks actually. Yep, all right. Weave says my favorite one was after Silksong won. Keighley like, see, you guys won something. Yeah. I mean, I will be at least fair. Like, if Expedition 33 did not come out this year, or if Silksong didn't come out this year, next year I feel like Silksong would have absolutely, this or next year, regardless of outcome, if Expedition 33 did not have the same stage as Silksong would have swept. I'm gonna be absolutely fair. Not swept as much as Expedition 33, obviously, because it wasn't as many categories, but in whatever the categories it was in, they would have won. But no, I mean, the actual show overall was just fun. The Muppets stuff that they do every year is either like halfway cringe and halfway like kind of funny because of oh haha, because it's the Muppets. But the stuff they were doing with Miss Piggy this year was actually pretty funny. I actually liked it a lot. I actually found myself laughing at a lot of the jokes. Who says, I do think getting mad at Expedition 33 for winning so many awards specifically is a weak mindset, and baby material when the real problem is just the Game Awards. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm not really going to get into that on stream. I don't really care about it so much in that sense. Like, no matter what happens, it's going to be this fucking big mega corporation bullshit dick riding thing. Like, it could easily be the most indie thing ever, but because of the fact it's celebrating AAA games pretty much, like, it's just going to be one big dick rider event. So I just don't care, honestly, about most of the issues that do come up when it comes to the Game Awards, because of the fact that, like, it's just bound to happen no matter what because of the world we live in. It literally, to some degree, doesn't even have anything to do with the Game Awards itself. It has specifically to do with the mega corporations that lead video games right now. But again, I'm not going too deep into that. That's my opinion, and I'm leaving it at that. But Miss Rena, welcome in. Just had Taco Bell and they're giving me ads. They must be in my walls. Also, hi, I'm not so sick, so I can't watch. Wait. Those, oh, not so sick that I can't. Okay, brain did not process that well. But yeah, welcome in. I'm pretty much just like doing random stuff. We'll be starting the next world soon. I just kind of want to look around Traverse Town, see if there's anything I can really do right now. I also, in the meantime, want to go ahead and talk about the Game Awards since they were last night. Prototype can it change? You didn't mess up. That was me. Okay, that's fair enough. I mean, it still made sense regardless. It's just that my brain wasn't processing it well. Weaver in the YouTube chat says, oh, I know. It's just funny seeing on social media the Sun shift to Expedition 33 is really mid. If you're, I mean, that's every year though. Like, that is literally every year. It by that point literally doesn't even have anything to do with the Game Awards. It's literally just people are butthurt that their stuff didn't win. That they're just making up bullshit. Like, where it literally happens every single year. Like, I started really noticing it like ever since the year that Breath of the Wild won Game of the Year. Like, ever since then, it's literally been people being like, well, actually, like, okay, backing up, like, the game will come out, it'll be this mega phenomenon, everyone will love it, it's like selling consoles, it's selling like copies, it's a fantastic game by every single like definition, right? And then it gets to the Game Awards, and then it's actually winning awards because throughout the entire year everything is winning with that game, and then all of a sudden people are just being like, yeah, actually I didn't think the game was that good, like, I don't know why it's getting all this hyper awards. And like 3 months before, the same person was like absolutely flipping the fuck out about the game and having an absolute blast with it. It's just bizarre. No, I'm not talking about a specific game, Savannah. I'm talking about just every year at the Game Awards, because every single year when the Game Awards are happening, like a certain game for the year will be like absolutely adored, absolutely like Dick Road and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, when it comes to the Game Awards and it's actually getting recognition because of how much everyone loved it, now all of a sudden it's like, well, actually it wasn't that good, actually. Like, why is this getting recognition? The game's not that good. What the fuck? It's like, if you didn't like it in the first place, why are you sitting there on social media saying how much you fucking love the game? Like, But I digress. That's not the point of the stream. The point of the stream isn't to just sit there and shit talk people who are dumb. The point of the stream is to talk about my experience watching the Game Awards this year. Okay, I'm not. Yeah, I gotta do better about that. Do I have enough Dalmatians that I could get another award? There we go. Had to update username. Haven't been on Twitch a while. No, that's fair. Pandora G. Mythal Shard. Cool. Weaver says... Weaver in the YouTube chat says, I was just glad to see a new fictional game coming out and another Remedy game. Yeah, I'll get to the actual games themselves in a minute. And then saying to my friend on the Players Voice Awards, we want anything but Genshin to win. And the Monkey's Paw Curls and Wuthering Waves. I'm so pissed that... Like, that's the main thing I'm pissed about. There's two things that I was absolutely mad at winning. And that was fucking Arc Raiders winning Best Multiplayer and whatever category Wuthering Waves. Like, yeah, people are mad at Expedition 33 for initially having a AI poster, which is shit. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying people are invalid for that. But at the same time, fucking Arc Raiders with their AI voice acting and Wuthering Waves with having a whole chat GPT like system in their game. Like, really? Like, let's get mad at everything, not just the one that is potentially about to win Game of the Year. Like, let's be so for real. Oh crap, I forgot I set up my shortcuts. Weaver says, I feel so bad for that guy who yelled all night. Was that what he said? It sounded like he was yelling Arc Raiders. Like, I heard it and it sounded like he yelled like, oh, what, like the lady was like, oh, what are you expecting to win Best Multiplayer? And I thought that guy screamed Arc Raiders, not Night Rain. He did yell Night Rain. Okay, I misheard him then. Developers describe how the game uses AI content like this. The game includes AI-driven NPC text and voice chat that responds to player input in real time, plus optional AI asset character face. Yes, it's still generative AI. I don't give a fuck. It is using generative AI of your own faces. Like, to make characters of the game and using the chatbot for NPCs and shit like that. Just like, God, just let it all burn. Let the fucking bubble explode by this point. Anyway. Again, I'm not trying to get into these specific topics on stream. I'm trying to get into the actual fun stuff that I enjoyed. And not sitting here talking about AI for the 75th time on stream. I make it very known. I hate AI and I'll gladly talk shit about it, but that's not what this stream is. So anyway, yeah, I got the third torn page when yeah, we have 3 torn pages right now. So I do want to, the next world the next world we go to is going to have the last twin page, so we will pretty much do that world, and then the reasoning to use the twin pages. Ooh, excuse me. Wow, that... No idea where that come from. Nah, Weaver, like, it's not just you. Trust me. Like, I'm just, like... It's more of a me thing, because I get wrapped up in these conversations about AI. It's just I'm also really trying to not do that tonight. Regardless of how the Game Awards were last night, like, I really am just trying to avoid that and just have fun. So it's more of a me thing, hyper focusing on it instead of just ignoring it. But regardless, no, I truly did have fun with the Game Awards last night. Like, again, pretty much just vibed with my friends, had an absolute blast with it. One monster there, yeah. I'll try this like 1 or 2 more times, because I do want to try and like get the treasure that it drops. Okay, using time is actually a good idea. Oh, it dropped something. Power Stone. All right, I don't know how many Power Stones I'm gonna need throughout the game. I'm hoping it's 1, but knowing this game, I don't think that that's gonna be the case. Savannah, I see you redeemed Ada in the chat. Give me 1 second. Ada. There you go. Hope you enjoyed. So, let me pull up a list real quick about... Heard something rattling around. Anyway, let me pull up a list of all the games that were announced last night. Or shown off. Yeah, I was saying, like, the main thing that I'm pissed about for those were those 2 categories, that Wuthering Waves and Arc Raiders one, because I didn't want them to get any recognition. Because not only like of the AI bullshit, but how toxic all the people surrounding those, like both of those games are, for the sake of haha funny and fuck you if you think AI is bad type people. So I was very upset that both of those won, but the rest of the awards I pretty much expected, or was at least like pleasantly surprised with, because hey, I didn't expect that my boy Donkey Kong was gonna win Game of the Year. I didn't think that would happen with Expedition 33 on the window, but I'm glad it won Best Family Game. I'm glad it won something, and that's all. Speaking of Donkey Kong, I did get my Twitch payout last night, so I decided that Jesus. I decided to go ahead and look for something on my Switch too, and I did decide to get the DLC. So probably after Hyrule Warriors wraps up, I'll do a stream or 2 of Switch 2 Mondays being focusing on the Donkey Kong DLC, and then after that is when I'll probably get back to Silksong finally. Weaver says, was expecting it to be split with Silksong winning Best Indie Game, so Expedition can win Game of the Year and both get their piece of award. Yeah, no, that's fair. It is pretty much an interesting thing to kind of like look at and think about. I should buy stuff. We're kind of good on potions, but I want to see if I could get other stuff. Oh wait, does Donald have any new? Donald doesn't have anything new, and Goofy doesn't have anything new. Okay. Oh well. You have to miss it. Yeah, I mean, again, it was going to be a sweep of Expedition 33 regardless. Like, it was just going to happen because of, again, regardless of when the game first came out and had that AI placemaker, the game was overall so well received that it was a genuine 12 out of 10 for people. Like, not 10 out of 10, not 9 out of 10, a full on 12 out of 10. Like, it was genuinely such a well-received game, more than any other game, not only in the last year with all the other amazing releases we've had this year, in the last 10 years. It truly, like I said, it's truly a generational game that I wasn't surprised whatsoever about the fact that it won all the rewards it did. Like, people can be mad all they want, but the fact is that the game was so well received, and I will be at least honest with the AI stuff. I remember hearing about it once when the game first came out, and then it got completely overshadowed by everyone else. Like, I'm not saying any justification for it, but it literally was a game that I heard once of the AI stuff, and then the rest of the year saying how much of a 12 out of 10 fantastic game it is. So, like, regardless my opinions on AI and shit like that, most of the country and the world was, I don't know if they do stuff by the world, but well, yeah, they do, because they kept mentioning like, oh, this time zone is in bed right now, but thanks for watching still, and blah blah blah. So the rest of the world basically said it's a 12 out of 10 game, I don't give a shit. And it's like, okay, that's a you thing, and I don't respect it, but it is what it is. Anyway, so the actual like games that they showed off, yeah, we've already brought up the funny bit. My favorite part was the Divinity trailer with the guy vomiting and the pig eating his vomit. Yeah, that was fucking gross. The Divinity, no, like, honestly, like, I am somebody who is interested in the Divinity games. I feel like I played one of them. I was pretty interested in it, but seeing the actual like series coming back in such a like current Baldur's Gate style like world, like, I'm pumped. Like, I think the game is gonna be fantastic. I am very excited to see what Larian Studios has to offer in that game. When I saw Larian, I didn't even think of Divinity. I was just like, oh, possible like Baldur's Gate 4 announcement, because they keep saying they're done with development for Baldur's Gate 3. And then kind of just like sprinkling things around and stuff like that. Or I was like, maybe Baldur's Gate 4 or like expansion to Baldur's Gate 3, maybe. And then it was like Divinity. I was like, oh fuck. All the entire chat room was like that. The entire like call that I was in, all except one person was like, oh fuck, Divinity's coming back, let's go. Weaver says, I was with my IRL friend who is more like casual person with gaming, and shocked, being like, kids watch this game show, don't they? yeah yeah they sure do. Weaver says, well, no, because Larian said they had no interest in Baldur's Gate 4. So that would just be Wizard of the Coast, which, I mean, I'm not going to say how I imagine all companies are, but regardless, That is what my brain was, and then it was like, oh, Dividity's coming. Fuck yeah, let's play Divinity. So pretty much everyone is hoping to get, or at least like the main 3 people I could think of, myself being one of them, is excited to potentially have Divinity happen. I forget if they said it was a 2026 game or a 27 game, but I'm excited for it. I was very excited to see Fate of the Old Republic because I know for Star Wars, because I know that it was what, like 4 years ago by this point, where they announced a Knights of the Old Republic remake, and it's just been radio silence after that. Like, and then all of a sudden this game I mean, the trailer for it looked fantastic. I'm pumped for it. Like, I know it's not going to be the remake of KOTOR, but I mean, hey, more games in that universe, yes please. So seeing that announced was absolutely a blast. Weir says highly doubt. I mean, same, judging Larian's history, but I'm just saying that I'm very interested in. Oh, that's what happened. I heard. Okay, so hold on. I heard a random crash in my room. I was like, oh, what the hell is that? I have my portable air conditioner on because it's fucking hot in here, and as I'm talking, it's getting more and more hot instead of like actually cool. I turn around, the fucking heat pipe fell out of the portable air conditioner. So hold on, give me a minute. You know what? I also just realized that it is time for me to put the bird to bed. So we'll continue this conversation. This part of the stream, I go ahead and put my little beautiful baby bird to bed. So I'm going to go ahead and implore everyone to go ahead and stand, stretch, use the bathroom, grab a drink, grab a snack. Well, I go ahead and do that, and I'll be back in about, I'm going to go ahead and do some of those things myself, and I'll be back in about 5-10 minutes, and we'll continue this conversation. And if you Alrighty, we're back. Weaver in the YouTube chat says, I have a friend in Romania who wanted to watch the Game Awards, but that shit started at 2 a.m. from, yeah, I mean, that is why like Jeff Keighley was just like, hey, we know it's late for you guys, so if you're watching, we still appreciate it, but damn, we know it's late. Like, I just expected. Yeah, regardless with Larian's history and stuff like that, I do hope we get to Vedi soon. I don't think we will, but I just hope. That's all I can really do at the moment. I was talking about the KOTOR game, Fate of the Old Republic. Well, I guess KOTOR is what this one technically will be. Fate of the Old Republic. That trailer was absolutely beautiful. I wish it was in a state where we could have gotten gameplay, but it's fine. I'm just excited for it in general. Looked really good. I'm just gonna kind of like spitball things I'm excited for. Them fully showing off and confirming that Leon Kennedy is in Resident Evil 9. Unfortunately, that was spoiled because of the fact that it was that thing was spoiled because of the fact that it was like a leaked poster of like the updated cover art and stuff like that or something, whatever, and it was just showing the fact that Leon was on the cover. It was like, ah, man, really? Unfortunate that I got spoiled on that, but it was a really cool trailer. I like the fact that they're kind of doing the same thing with like as like Resi 2 and stuff like that, where you have the split stories, so you get one that is Leon's and one is the new girl. I forget her name off the top of my head. Resident 9 just looks really good. I just really can't wait to play it. I really hope I have the money in February to be able to buy it and just stream the absolute shit out of it for both stories. I'm so excited about it. Tomb Raider remake, I was very shocked about that. Not necessarily shocked, but like I was like, they just kind of spitballed like the remasters of the first 6 games. Like, I'm kind of shocked to see a full-blown remake of the first game, but I mean, hey, I'm not gonna complain. I love Tomb Raider. Like, I can't wait to play more of the series, so I'm not complaining at all. I'm just shocked about it with how the remasters just went. But I guess it's kind of like what Konami did with Metal Gear Solid. It was like, hey, we got this collection of Metal Gear Solid 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, like whatever the fucks, and by the way, we're doing a full-blown like remake of Metal Gear Solid 3. Have fun. Like, oh, okay, the pleasant surprise, whatever. Yeah, two Tomb Raider games. I didn't really get to look at the other one. I completely forgot to look at the trailer. So I was watching, and then I was like, okay, I really need a drink. Like, I need to refill my water. It seems like a lull point, so I'll just go ahead and I still have my headphones on, so I'm listening. But I feel like I'm in a safe space to just kind of step away real quick, refill my water, and then come back. So I step away, start refilling my water, and all of a sudden, a thing they've been saying all night of, oh, by the way, here's that Tomb Raider game we've been saying all night that we were gonna show you. Like, oh, come on, man, really? I did get to watch the trailer for the remake, but I didn't get to see for the brand new game that was coming out. But by what my other friend who also loves Tomb Raider was saying, said it looked really good. I'll just have to check it out later. I completely forgot to last night. Control Resonant. Oh my god, that shit looks so good. I am so excited. I might as well pop fucking trigger warning IGN about to be shown on the screen, but where is it? There it is. Ah, damn. again, it actually like opens like that. So yeah, Control Resident, it looks fucking fantastic. I still need to play Control, but I already know I love the universe. I love Remedy's games, and Remedy is quickly becoming like one of my favorite dev studios at the moment. So I just know this is gonna be good. I'm very excited for this. It just looks extremely good. Like, I really can't wait to just kind of like, I can't wait to finally try Control itself, and then I can't wait to see what this has to offer as well comparatively to it. It is, I'm so excited. It looks so good. I was like screaming when I saw Remedy. Like, I didn't even see the fact that it was a Control game yet. I literally just saw it was Remedy Entertainment. I was like, yo, let's fucking go. I don't care what it is. I just know I'm gonna need it in my veins. Come on. All right, show me the money. Show me what you want. Like, oh, I was so pumped. Saros is one that's shut up. Saros is one that looks really interesting. It's made by the same people who made Returnal, and I know that was super well received. I still didn't really get an opportunity to really play it much yet, but this game has been looking really interesting every time PlayStation show it off. It is definitely my cup of tea of like third-person shooter, fast-paced roguelike. I'm like sold. Just inject it into my veins already. Like, I'm ready. Weaver says, right as they showed Control Resident, my food. Oh, that's rough. Mega Man making a comeback. I mean, I knew it had to happen eventually, but I'm so glad. It's so funny because of the fact that, like, I was talking about this on Wednesday and talking about all the video ideas. It was Tuesday because it was when I was playing Hyrule Warriors. I was talking about all the like content ideas I was having, and one of them being like why spiritual successors are meant to fail. And one of the things that I specifically bring up in the actual like video is like, oh, the original games like Mega Man, Castlevania, and Banjo-Kazooie haven't had a game since this date because of XYZ, except for appearances in Smash Brothers for some reason. Haha, funny. But now it's like, oh shit, now it's like, we're actually getting a Mega Man game. We're actually getting a new Mega Man game. I can't believe it. It is crazy to say that we're actually getting a new Mega Man game, because we haven't gotten anything new, specifically new. I know we've gotten technically Mega Man releases. We haven't gotten anything new since Mega Man 11. So I'm a huge Mega Man fan. So I'm really excited for this. Reva says they did say they want to make Mega Man as big as Resident Evil and Street Fighter. I hope they are able to do that, because I want more Mega Man. I know it had like a bit of a low point, but now that the creator that said, fuck you, I'm gonna make my own Mega Man with blackjack and hookers, you know what, forget the whole thing, is just kind of seemingly done with gaming altogether right now, outside of his fucking like, what was it, blockchain or NFT scam or whatever that he was trying to do. Now that he's like pretty much not a part of it, I hope that we could get some like cool fresh ideas for the series. That'll be really cool. Sorry, I have a mitt in my mouth as well. Yeah, I can't wait for more Mega Man. I hope Mega Man makes the biggest comeback of like the same as like Pac-Man is getting right now. I really hope that happens to Mega Man. That would be fantastic. Arkham Lego Batman looks really fun. I mean, it's literally Batman Arkham gameplay, but in Lego form. There's no way it's not going to be good. I think it's really going to be fun. It is unfortunate that the original voice actors won't or can't come back because of, you know, Kevin Conroy's passing and Mark Hamill refusing to play the Joker if Kevin Conroy's not in it. But I do think that the new people do fine, especially for a Lego game. So I am excited for that. Diablo 4, I have no opinions on. I still want to play actual Diablo 4. I know people have their opinions one way or another, one way or the other. Don't have an opinion myself, but I mean, it is exciting to have like more Diablo coming, because it is something that is very popular. It's just being mishandled right now, because of course it is, because it's Blizzard. But hopefully the expansion's good. The Street Fighter movie looks pretty good. Me and my friends were definitely saying how much on stage Jason Momoa definitely had too much to drink, or had some sort of substance. Dude was just like all over the place on stage. It was really funny to watch. Weaver says Troy Baker has voiced Lego Batman before, but likely due to SAG-AFTRA strikes where it happened and was being recorded, it just got someone else. Yeah, that's probably it. I mean, I know Troy Baker's voiced Lego Batman before, but I mean, I follow giving people as many opportunities as possible to try different things, so I am excited for the voice that we're getting in the new Lego Batman, but it'll be interesting to see how everything goes. Excuse me. A new Star Wars pod racing game. I am excited about that. That is a game that I unironically played a lot when I was a kid, and I wish they made more of. But I know overall people hate the fucking like pod racing stuff. I know, I get it. I don't care. The games were fun. So as long like we're getting that some form of thing like that, I don't care. I'm gonna have fun with it. Fanblade Zero looked really good. I keep forgetting about this game, and then it keeps popping up at reward shows or random directs. I'm like, oh yeah, this game exists. It looks dope. I was literally sitting here like watching it, and I was just like, it's a Sekiro like. It's definitely not Sekiro. It's not gonna be I don't know if it's gonna be the sequel to Black Myth or anything, but I don't know. It looks really cool, but I depends on what the game is, and that's like, oh right, that game exists. I should be excited about that because it looks really good. Yeah. Hold on, do I have this set up right now? Yeah. Racing game. Meow. Star Wars racing. Yeah. That's pretty much what Weaver just put in the YouTube chat. Yeah, that's pretty much me. Pragmata was shown off at the pre-show, and it continues to look interesting. They showed this off like 6 or 7 years ago by this point. Like, they showed it off at a showing. I think it was like literally as the PS5 and Xbox Series X consoles were coming out, they showed this game off, and then it's like been randomly radio silence ever since, with some little bits of information sprinkled in here and there too. But it does look really cool. I hope it is good, because I do want Weaver says not holding my breath for Pragmata. That shit has been advertised. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm pretty sure it was since before, like, as advertised for the PS5 and Xbox Series X, and that it just hasn't had its opportunity to really like come out. I do hope it's good. I mean, like, it looks very interesting, and I do hope it's good, because I do want to be in an era where Capcom can make good games again that aren't Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, and Street Fighter. I do want them to have other things going on that I do want to have other things I do want to have other things going on outside of those 3 series that Capcom can make, because I know they can do it. It's just they need to release, and this game has been shown off again for the last like 5 or 6 years. But I mean, it has an actual release date. It's getting a demo. Oh, the gameplay demo is available now. Oh, I should try that out at some point. Maybe when it pops up on PS5 or Switch too. But I mean, it looks good. I do hope it's good, because again, I really want Capcom to have other games that aren't just the main 3 that they've been working on for the last like 10-ish years. Probably even longer than that. I do want them to go back to having like more of a library outside of those 3 series. So I do hope it's good. It's just very much a wait and see. But I don't know if I'll stream the demo or I'll just download it on PC after the stream and just try it myself. I don't know. Anything from Wizards of the Coast, I genuinely could give less of a shit. Truly do not care about. Fuck that company. Anything that they show off, I genuinely don't care. I hate the fact that this article isn't in order of actual showings of the Game Awards, but of course that's IGN and clickbait and all that stuff. I mean, I saw that people were iffy on this game. I get it, but honestly, it looks fun to me, and it's gonna be free to play, so I'm just like, I'll at least give it a shot. I fucking adore Titanfall, so, and Apex was fine enough until EA'd it, so I am excited for it. I'll give it a shot. If it's good, awesome. If not, I'm not gonna be too surprised, but it did look pretty fun. Like, just saw people calling, Weaver says, just saw people calling High Guard Encore 2. I genuinely don't think it's going to be that. I generally do think it'll run better than how Concord did. Solely because of the fact that it's a free-to-play game, but also it has actual, like, backings, unlike how Concord did, because being made by the same people who made Titanfall, which is a beloved game. Both Titanfall 1 and 2 and Apex Legends was loved for a very long time before, again, EA'd it. So I do think it's going to last more than 2 weeks. I don't know if it'll last a couple years, but I do hope it does. I do hope it just kind of becomes the next big thing. I don't think it's something to be as negative about as people have been being on the internet. I do think that it is a little understandable people being it because of the way it was very much being hyped as, here's the last thing, you're going to be really excited from it, from Jeff, and then it just kind of was that. So I get people being bummed out by that, but I don't care. It looks fun. So I do hope it's actually good. I mean, we only have to wait a month for it. It's not like we'll be watching random previews of it for like 4 years and it being like looking worse every time. It's like, okay, it's announced now and it'll be out in a month and people will see if it's bad or good or whatever. Weaver says, I played the Black Ops 3 campaign recently because of how dog water Black Ops 7 was. And my thought the entire time was, man, I could really be playing Titanfall 2 right now. Yeah, exactly. Honestly. I freaking miss spending hours upon, like, I played Titanfall 2 for the first time when it was like added to Game Pass or whatever. And like, I couldn't put it down. I've literally played it for like 3 weeks straight. I absolutely adored it. And I've been wanting to go back to it, but I have just had so much other stuff going on. But there was a massive hyper focus for Titanfall 2 for a while. So I'll give it the merit on that they know how to make a good shooter. So hopefully it is a good shooter. I just think that I'll be honest. Outside of Battlefield 6, there's really not that many shooters. And then outside, like, there really hasn't been anything like worthwhile. Because, you know, Black Ops 7 launched how it did to the point that they had to release a full-blown apology about it. So it's not a game worth going to. So I feel like a good amount of complaints that people are going to have are going to be solely people who bought Black Ops 7 and are trying to experience Copium. Gonna be full-blown honest about that. Weaver says, I need like a 2-year launch guarantee for these games announcements. I can't handle getting a trailer for that. No, I agree with that. I honestly agree with that. I think that's just gaming. That's an issue just with gaming as a whole by this point, because it is getting longer and longer and longer for games to be made because of the fact of how like big and ambitious and whatever they are. Like, that's getting to the point where it's like, hey, game is happening in game is happening, and it's like, okay, great, when's it coming? Hello, when's it coming? Deuces. And it's like, okay, I guess we won't know anything for a while. And it's like, I do want games to take as long as possible, because it, regardless of how long they like are development wise, I don't want, okay, let me back up. I want games to take as long as possible, as long as they guarantee a good product. Like, again, Silksongs, it took 7 years to develop. Like, it's just that they already had their money because of Hollow Knight and stuff like that. So it's not like they needed advertising money or anything like that. And they were probably spending more money to advertise and everything like that. So like, they definitely could have just waited a hot minute before even announcing Silksong in the first place. But that is an interesting case because of the fact that it did start as DLC for Hollow Knight and then eventually became its own game. So it is like a half and half thing where it's like, I understand it because they were just trying to continue support for Hollow Knight, and then it became a, oh shit, now we'll actually make it like into a game, and it's gonna take a long time because of how ambitious we are, how much we want to take our time. But then there's other games that's just like, man, just fucking wait until it's close to being done, especially with like fucking Microsoft and stuff like that. Like, just sitting there and being like, hey, we're going to announce a game that might come out in 6 years. Just kidding, we're gonna do AI projects now and cancel most teams' projects because fuck you. Like, okay, then what was the point of showing it to us in the first place? Like, I want to say very not stream appropriate things about Microsoft on how they fucking handle Perfect Dark. I was so pumped for the Perfect Dark reboot because it looks so fucking good and different and fun. And then they just killed the company because they wanted to do AI projects. Like, cool, awesome, fuck me for being excited, right? Like, my phone's entertainment saying how far I can ragdoll myself after I blow myself over the RPG. That's funny. Love to hear those things at DMs. Maybe. I by this point, I just don't support anything Microsoft does by this point. I'm still excited for Fable, but like, holy fuck, anything with them by this point is, it might happen, and then because the AI bubble being so big right now, it's like, it's not gonna happen because we're just replacing it with AI. Fuck you. Like, get out of here. Weaver says, do I fault them for taking 7 years? No, Hollow Knight took as long as whenever, because it was their first thing and there was no attention. No, I get it. I get what you're saying. Really feel that. Same with Fable. Love those games. Yeah, I mean, I hope the new Fable is good. I hope it's not made with AI bullshit, because I've been excited for a new Fable game for a very long time, and getting it, and it looks pretty good every time I see it. And then the idea of it either A, being randomly canceled because of AI, or B, just being made with AI to make it release faster. Like, I want to say not appropriate things on stream about that specific possibility. Weaver says that was a Secret Space Force show. The guy screaming, "Fuck Microsoft!" because of the random update. Oh, yeah. I do remember seeing something like that. Anyway, I'm getting too into other topics, but I do agree that I want games to kind of like have a shorter window of release. Like, Hi-Fi Rush was one of them, where it just kind of like randomly dropped one day. I was like, oh shit, this is awesome. And people absolutely adored it and everything like that, instead of just getting hyped up for a possibility of it getting canceled. It was made beginning, middle, and end, and then just released when ready, and everyone loved it. But Microsoft took down the fucking company. But pretty much same with the Oblivion remake. Like, it was speculated for a very long time, and then the night before, Bethesda was like, by the way, expect an announcement tomorrow. By the way, we made a remake of Oblivion. It's releasing now. Bye. Like, obviously not to that extent all the time, but I do agree, like a 2-year launch window. Like, hey, we're making this now. We expect this to launch in 2027. Like, cool. Awesome. Fine with that. Weaver says, I mean, Alan Wake 2 only exists because of Epic Games just giving them money. I mean, yeah, just take money and just make good games. Yeah, I don't have any issue with that whatsoever. But the problem is that I'm bringing up Microsoft specifically about this because of the fact that how consistently in the past few years it's been Microsoft give company money to make game. They start making game. Microsoft just randomly decides AI, or it's not meeting our expectations, they'll say it as, or some bullshit, and then they'll just fucking get rid of the project entirely. It's like, okay, then what was the fucking point in the first place? I remember that I forget which one it was, but there was one game that Phil Spencer, Xbox's current CEO, Weaver says my favorite video is talking shit about Black Ops 7, and I just had the title Black Ops 7 is a failure to be celebrated. I agree with that. But no, there was one game that was being made by a Microsoft-owned company, and I forget which one it was, but it was being made by a Microsoft-owned company, and then they were sitting there spending their whole like everything to sit there and make the game as beautiful as it can, to the point that in one of the meetings Phil Spencer literally could not put the game down because of how fantastic and good it was, and how excited it was to actually release, only for a few months later for them to completely downsize the company like 70% and replace most of them with AI and cancel the game entirely. Like, really? It's a failure to meet expectations when your fucking president is saying how good it is because he can't put the fucking controller down? Yeah, fuck you. Business bullshit. Okay, all right. I keep getting on this tangent because fuck Microsoft, but okay. I'll never be as happy with video games these days. I mean, like, I will just be perfectly honest. Yes, there is a lot of bullshit that is going on with video games at the moment, but I always go on the mindset that video games aren't as fun as they used to be is because they were more magical to you as a kid than they are as an adult when you have access to be able to figure all this shit out. Like, blissfully ignorance kept video games magical to you, while being an adult and being on social media and having access to see all the bullshit that goes on with video games right now compared to when you were a kid, yeah, it's gotta be different. Weaver says EA with Dead Space being like, we need like 3 bajillion sales. Yeah, I did hear that, like, because of like the EA stuff being sold off to, what was it, Saudi Arabia or whatever country is trying to buy them for insourcing or outsourcing, whatever, they are possibly going to start like selling off IPs that aren't actively being used right now, one of them being Dead Space. So there is a possibility that, I'm not expecting anything, I'm not hoping anything, but it would be nice if EA did sell the rights to Dead Space off to a company that will actually give a shit about it and actually make more games from it, whether it's a 2 or 3 remake, or just Dead Space 4, whatever. Like, it is a possibility that I've been hearing floating around. I'm not saying anything, I'm not hoping anything, but it is a possibility that's being thrown out right now, along with other things that are under EA that may just wind up being canceled because of the fact that they're being bought out. So it'll be interesting to see, I'll say that as, instead of excitement, because I do genuinely feel like there's still the possibility that a shitty company can take Dead Space over, or other EA companies. Not as bad as them, but still not like Microsoft could fucking buy it and then we'll never see the series again. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, I let my old games, people put a lot of effort and passion in the back then, but the pressure is selling out to the next big thing. Games just don't feel the same anymore. Sometimes a new thing comes out and it's actually good. It's very rare now, especially with the new tech that these companies, I mean, again, I get it. Like, you're valid to feel that, but I'm just saying, like, along with that, like, along with those feelings, but also the fact, like, blissful ignorance of being a child or a teenager, because I was a teenager when Halo 3 dropped and Xbox 360 and stuff like that, and it was fantastic and I was absolutely in love with it. And then I grew up and most of the things from my childhood was actually pretty shit when it comes to development because of XYZ. So like, there is still like fun in old games, don't get me wrong, but I am just saying, like, it's not entirely just the current generation of games that are happening. Weaver says, I loved being a child and teen. I just uncritically consumed shit, had fun, then I made the mistake of growing conscious and having standards. Still no bad end, but it was times I had people made the game what it was for me. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I'm just saying, like, it just all is going to feel more magical when you're a child than you are an adult. Like, it's always going to be that case. Like, I'm very much heavily under that mindset because of the fact that, like, I still very much have fun with video games today, the same amount, sometimes more than I would have any time I was a child. And it's just because I actually do sit there and say, like, pay attention to all the good stuff about it, pay attention to the good stuff in gaming that isn't necessarily just bullshit with AAA companies. All indie companies are doing well in their own right. There's just a lot of games that can be had that are very fun. Like, it's just more of the mindset than the actual, like, conditions, to me at least. And I could even myself be in blissful ignorance, but I just don't sit there and try and think of only the past. I try and think of the current while also being nostalgic for some things of the past, you know? Who says I go into the standard of, oh yeah, it's good, but is it as good as Bloodborne? My child could be born, I could look down at him in my arms and be like, I mean, it's good, but sure no Bloodborne. Yeah. Oh, that's just a completely different subject that I would love to go into more, but I'm not going to right now because it is interesting to think about, like, when you truly do try to sit down and kind of go through your brain of, is it actually that things were better, or were you just a child and more accepting of everything and all that stuff? So again, interesting topic. I'm gonna stop it there though, because we're an hour and a half into stream and I played like 20 minutes of Kingdom Hearts, so I do want to finish off. Total War Warhammer looks super good. Like, I'm kind of into the Total War games. I'm kind of into RTS games, but I'm also not, because of being bad at them, and I'm being so for real that solely the reality is that I'm just bad at them, so I don't play them as much as I would like. But this might get me back in. I'm getting kind of into Warhammer lately, and this looked really fun. The Invincible game looks fine. It's a fighting game. Like, it looks fine. Weaver says, the director of the new Star Wars Old Republic game said will definitely be out before 2030. You know what? With how things are going right now, a 4-year window, I'm fine with that. I'm very chill with that. A 4-year window, let's go. That gives me time to catch up on other things. But yeah, the Invincible fighting game looks fine. It just looks like a decent fighting game. I don't think it will be something that will be so insane that it'll break records or anything like that. I think the main appeal to it will be the fact that it's invincible more than the actual fighting game itself, but I could be wrong, but it looks fine. Like, it's a very decent looking fighting game, but I don't know if it'll really do anything crazy. That's pretty much where I'll leave it at that. Boy Loop looked fun. I didn't like the fact that they're just like, guys, it's made by the people who made Left 4 Dead. Trust us, it's gonna be good, because that's worked the 2 other times that people have tried it. Totally. Like, I was so annoyed at that, but like the actual game looked pretty good. Like, I enjoy this type of game. Like, I enjoy roguelikes as a whole, but doing it in this style, like, game looks super good. I am excited for it. I do hope it's good, but again, the fact that they're immediately again for the 3rd time being like, oh, Left 4 Dead, you guys liked Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead devs, we're making a new game. Stop doing that. Just stop. Just let the game release and then boast about it being made by Left 4 Dead devs. Holy shit. Because the 2 other times you did it, the games failed. Weaver says, Invincible is in the current status of popular series or movies get popular. Starts producing games. Most of them are okay, but maybe there'll be a miracle. Yeah, I mean, like, I do hope this is really good. Hell, I hope it kind of like breaks strides into potential fighting game stuff right now, because you mentioned the other day the fact that, like, we barely had fighting games this year. Like, we really didn't, or if we did have more than a couple fighting games, like, they weren't that reputable. Like, it's just something we really didn't have this year. So I do hope that, like, I'm imagining this is coming out in 2026. I do hope that it is something that's kind of a miracle game, that while it may not look like in previews. Going to head out now. See you later. All right. Well, have a good night, Saya. I'll talk to you later. Weaver says it's very. Oh yeah. But like, I do hope this game is good. I do hope it kind of breaks strides for fighting games in some sense, so that we could kind of get that genre back a little bit. Because we had a Mortal Kombat game recently. We had a Street Fighter game in the last couple years. They're just focusing on those or the collections. And okay, didn't mean to pop that up. Weaver says Left 4 Dead is just funny to even recreate. It's not even that complicated of a game anymore. Not even complicated of a game. Very simple. All the yeah. Left 4 Dead is something that could be recreated. It's just they don't. They do new stuff, but they're still attached to the fact of being the team from Left 4 Dead. It's like, oh my god, stop using that as marketing. Evolve did it. The game sucked. It failed in a year. Black 4 Blood did the same thing. Was fine, but just And now they're moving on to this, and they're just doing the same thing. Like, I hope this is really good compared to the other two, but stop saying we worked on this very popular thing, and using that as marketing. That's not marketing. You're just trying to appeal to people, and then the people don't like it. Weaver says, you like Thing, right? This is the same people who made Thing. With the Thing, you like Thing, right? Yeah, it's like, stop. Okay, anyway. No Law looked really good. It looks like a Cyberpunk clone. I'll just be very frank, like it says here. It looks really good, but it also looks very Cyberpunk-esque. And, I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Ace Combat 8 looks good. Lenny Kravitz being in the new James Bond game, that's really cool. Show me fucking game, like more gameplay. We're getting crumbs by this point. It's like I want it to be actually like shown off and good, instead of just, you like James Bond, right? You like 007, right? Well, here's cutscenes, here's very cinematic things. Like, just show me the game. Show me more of the game instead of like 2-second snippets. Weaver says the same developers who made these games, even though the original team, lead members, coders, and art creators all gone, but it's by the same company. Exactly. Yeah. Marvel Rivals Season 6 trailer. Deadpool is the next playable character. That's really cool. This was a very fun trailer to watch. Alejandro Saab playing Deadpool is really funny to me. Fucking love that dude. Didn't really have any opinion on. Oh wait, no, I did have opinions on this. This looked like a really cool puzzle game. I really hope I get to play this game. It looked really cool. We said it's just like the actor for the new Bond in the game is just X. So yeah, that is funny. Lords of the Fallen 2 looked really good. Out of Words is very beautiful. It looked very stunning. Neo 3 looked fun. This game looked very cute. Bradley the Badger. I kind of hate the fact that it was shown off in the pre-show and not like in the actual show, because it would have got more attention there. I mean, it looks really cute. I really hope it's good. Stupid Never Dies looked okay. Free Shepherd looked silly. Grandma Last Guardian looked very funny. I do think this will be fun. Anything else I really want to mention? Oh, this looked adorable. Wheel says, I'll be so for real. I checked the fuck out for Neo 3. It looks so bland. I didn't even really realize it was for Neo 3 until... Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I like the Neo games, so... I'm excited for it in a sense, but I do gotta finish the other games. But this looked adorable. The Switch 2 game being very like 80s anime coded, even to the point that the subtitles are 80s anime coded. Oh, I love it. It looks so cute. I really want to like get this. It was really fun to watch. Fuck you, Wuthering Waves. Kill you. I almost said a not great things. But you know what I mean. And that was really it. Couldn't give less of a shit about 2XKO because fucking Riot, so don't care. Yeah. All right, that's really about it about the games themselves. I did have a lot of fun with a lot of them. Hey, Kingdom Hearts. We're actually playing Kingdom Hearts. I'm sorry for those who have been sitting here watching, waiting for Kingdom Hearts gameplay and me just talking about this with the IGN article on screen for the last like hour. Again, I really do truly. Weaver says, can you still not say cracker? Totally about the food. I don't remember actually. I definitely almost said something not great in general, so I'll probably get in trouble for that, but it is what it is. Yeah, overall, I did enjoy most of what was shown. I mean, obviously, again, Wuthering Waves and Arc Raiders, I just don't give a shit about because of AI bullshit and how meh they are. But everything else is just kind of fun. I just liked it a lot. I'm honestly shocked that there wasn't as much like maybe I wasn't looking in the right spaces, but Weaver says Grace Ashcroft, a new RE protagonist, which yeah, that's an RE protagonist name, all right. Yeah. I overall am kind of shocked. Like, I mean, again, I could just be looking in the wrong spaces, but, and I will be fair, I haven't been looking at social media that much today because of the Game Awards, because I kind of figured it'd be a shit show of people voicing their complaints in any sort of fashion, regardless of what the topic is. But I was kind of surprised. I did spend an okay amount of time on TikTok. Not really the most time on Blue Sky, but an okay amount on TikTok, which for me right now, TikTok is more toxic than Blue Sky. But overall, I really haven't really seen any videos of negativity towards the Game Awards this year. Weaver says, my favorite part were people saying Ethan's daughter would be secondary protagonist when timeline she's literally a daughter right now. Yeah. So back to what I was saying. There just hasn't been that much toxicity this like about it this year, and I'm genuinely shocked about that. There was like one person who was just like that I did see was just like, oh, it was just all insanely underwhelming this year. Everything was meh, and that's what you show off as the final game, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, I haven't. He was somebody that I followed, but that was like, I haven't enjoyed your content in like 3 months, so I think I'm just gonna get rid of you now. Goodbye. Who says they'll never be? Yeah, I noticed that. They were actually like really cool about stuff going on a little bit longer this time. They actually took... That's what I do genuinely enjoy about the Game Awards. Like, before we start this world, I will say this. What I do genuinely like about the Game Awards is that for the most part, they genuinely do listen to people and their complaints about the show. Like, there's a lot of times that things will just happen and then people will voice their complaints, or it just wasn't great in general and everyone acknowledged that. And they'll actually take that and like do good things to ensure that it's not as bad. Like, people bitched hard about the Wrap It Up year, and I understood that completely. Like, there's a lot of controversies that'll happen that I'm just like, okay, is it really that bad, or do you just want to complain? But the Wrap It Up year was fucking abysmal. That was awful. But that everyone made it known how abysmal that was. And then like next year they were like, all right, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna say please wrap it up. We're not gonna give you a timer. Just yap away, go for it. Try to keep it. I imagine they told the award people like, hey, keep it in this time frame, but if it goes over, it's perfectly fine. It is what it is. And like, no one was rushed. No one was rushed, and that was really cool. Again, I respect the fact that like regardless of what happens, they actually take actual feedback and try and improve it for the coming years, instead of just, well, we're not going to listen to that because our investors are billion-dollar companies, so fuck you. Like, no, they actually do semi take it to heart and actually just listen. It's really cool. Halloween Town. It could just be blunt assholes about it, and at least it could just be blunt assholes that at least try. Jeff Keighley does seem to still have an interest in gaming and keeping the exactly, yeah. Like, they could be blunt assholes about it, but they at least try. Yeah, I get what you're saying about it. They do at least try. Like, they truly, it is one of the things that they truly seem like they actually give a shit more than trying to keep investors happy. They tried it because of whatever reason they needed. It didn't work, and instead of forcing it, there's like, we admit it, fucked up, we're not doing it anymore. Take as long as you need. That's it. That's all I needed to do, and that's what they did, and here we are. I sure was a spooky place. I'll bet the people here are scary looking too. Don't worry, we look spooky too. They scare us, we'll scare them right back. You think so? Oh, you pretty much are sitting here trying to can't target him. Can't hit him. What's going on? What the fuck? They're not acting like normal Heartless. Weaver says he's been giving a shit about gaming for so long, as easy as it would be, or just call him a sellout or shit. He still does seem interested after all those times. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. All right, let's leave them alone. What's over here?
And now, allow me to introduce the Master of Terror, the King of Nightmares, Jack Skellington! Bravo, Jack! Bravo! Those ghosts will be a big hit at this year's Halloween.
Thank you. But their movement still needs work. It's not scary enough. I want to strike bone-chilling terror. I'm going to consult the doctor.
The doctor.
Then I'll go attend to the decorations.
Alright, so this is another song that I kind of need to be careful about letting just play on stream. So I do kind of have to yap a little bit more. But yeah, pretty much they're trying to involve the Heartless into the actual show. Nightmare Before Christmas was a movie that I did see a few times as a kid. It was a movie that I was absolutely like astonished by because of the stop motion and everything like that. And honestly, the beginning aspects of the movie with This Is Halloween, absolutely still well done to this day, is fantastic. I rewatch it every year around Halloween because of how outstanding that sequence is. I haven't seen the movie much since I was a kid, but I at least do try to ensure that I do watch the This Is Halloween song video at least once before Halloween happens. That's quite a costume. Welcome to Halloween Town. To our town, Halloween means everything. Jack and the rest of us are always looking for new ways to scare people. These Heartless folks look great, don't they? This year's theme is the Heartless Halloween. Luckily, Jack found a book that talks about the Heartless. Yep, so we pretty much just go around. You can't do anything with these guys at the moment. They're just around for the sake of the show. Is there anything I could really get right now? Oh, hello. I do want to try and get stuff right now before continuing on because of the fact that, like, we will be fighting enemies soon enough. Weir says, favorite part is Jack Skellington fucking up Christmas and accepting himself back into the world of King of the Halloween while still trying to fix Christmas. Yeah, exactly. I don't think this, oh, never mind. I forgot. This does actually have a purpose. Got an elixir for that. Yeah, he admits he basically fucked up. Everything went wrong. It was like, hey, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do what I'm good at, but also try and incorporate different things because I don't want it to get boring again. And I definitely respect that. There's a good amount of stories that I feel, I can't name a lot of them off the top of my head, but there's a lot of like stories that like are fully in the realm of like casual burnout and stuff like that, where it's just like, hey, by the way, you can get burnt out on doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over. I do feel like Nightmare Before Christmas does a pretty good job at that because of the fact that the only reason that anything happens is because, dude, Jack Skellington gets bored of doing the same thing for Halloween every year and then accidentally stumbles across something that is different and magical to him. It's pretty cool. And then the overall like message being the fact of, hey, it's fine to still do repetitive stuff all the time. Change it up here and there. It's really cool. I don't think I could really get anything else at the moment, maybe. Can't do anything with this. Weaver says, I can't name the off the top I had, gives the same energy as the people are saying. People are talking. The King's Court's whisper of not remembering exactly. Yeah, I mean, like, I know I've seen them. It's not like I'm not acting like I'm not lying about that. I know you're not saying I'm lying. I'm just bringing it up in general because people love to make assumptions. But it's just overall something that, like, I know for a fact I've watched growing up. I just don't remember exact names and examples. I just know that that is something, especially around that time, that was a trope that, hey, Burnout exists. Maybe do other stuff. But also, I think it's only the one treasure for that. But also, if you're gonna do the same stuff, again, it's fine to just change up here and there. I really do hate like doing the, you know, they say, or I remember they exist, blah blah blah. But it's like, man, my memory is just so shit. Oh, can I get this or not? I don't think I can. I don't even know if I was actually able to normally do that in the first place. I don't even know how I did it. Oh. Yeah, let's go. I definitely wasn't supposed to do that, but you know what? Doesn't matter. Who says, don't be afraid to do new stuff, just don't screw over someone else's main thing. Exactly. Symbol power up for that. There is that over there. We won't be able to get that until later, though. We need a specific move that we'll get in a couple worlds. But hey, we were able to at least get this, so give Sora a little bit more strength. Wait. Oh, I can at least try. Nah. I don't think that's really going to be a possibility. Yeah, whatever. We said shake my head, still know how fun. Yeah, I was you know, for once I was actually kind of shocked. Like, I know it's like such copium and everything like that, but like in the last year, there's been so many things relating to the possibility of Half-Life 3 that I genuinely did think it was going to happen this year. I know there was a specific date in the last month. I don't remember which date, but a specific date in the last month that people were sitting there like, it's definitely going to be announced today. It's definitely not, and it didn't happen. I don't know what sources people really had for that. But that one I wasn't really like as understanding about. Yeah, I'll stop trying to get that. But I did genuinely think, because of like certain hints and everything going on in the last year, that it was going to make an appearance somewhere. And if it didn't happen on that day, or announced on the same day as Valve's like console PC thing, then I did genuinely think that like it was going to be shown at the Game Awards, but that wasn't. Which, like, again, for the first time, I was like actually pleasantly surprised, instead of just being like, well, of course it's not real, it's not gonna happen. Like, this year I genuinely was like, it could actually be real.
I don't understand. Maybe the guidance system was damaged in the explosion.
Nonsense. My devices are always perfect.
Oh, I've got it. Why, of course. The Heartless need a heart. Doctor, do you think we can add a heart to that device?
Certainly. A heart's not all that complicated. Let's get to work.
To make a heart, first take a container with a lock.
We need the key to this thing first.
You're really gonna unlock it for them? Why not? If they succeed, we won't have to fight the Heartless, right? Besides, I want to see the Heartless dance too, don't you? Not really.
My, that was amazing. And you are...
Sora.
Well done, Sora. I'd like you to be a part of this year's Halloween.
What's this Heartless doing here?
Oh, the Heartless came to town just recently. What's frustrating is I can't get them to dance with me. So, the doctor and I are trying to improve the guidance system. He's quite a genius. Okay, Doctor, let's continue. The ingredients for a heart. Pulse. Emotion.
Terror.
Fear. Hope and
Stop that.
despair. Mix them all together, and we have a heart.
So Weaver says, hope he must understand his name and say like Scaria or something. Or Scara or something, like Sandy Claus. Oh, that would have been cute. I never noticed that or thought about that.
Let's try adding memory. Sally? Sally! Good for nothing girl. Don't know why I bothered creating her. Sally's got the memory we need. See if you can track her down.
No problem. Sora, would you like to come along?
Sure.
Alright. We could replace Goofy for this one. Let's have Donald around. I at least want to like show off the partner people as much as I can. And there's the toy page, so that's our last one. So after this world, we could go back to Traverse Town and do everything involving the toy pages. Sally should have the memory we need. She's not here. What could that girl be? You might find Sally at her favorite place. You know, where people nap forever. You guess where? Can't get anything done without Sally. What a nuisance. Weaver says, good dip, got some stuff to do. Was fun chatting as per usual. Yeah, have a good night. See you night, dude. Talk to you later.
Jack! Jack! We have a major crisis! The Heartless are completely out of control! We can't stop them!
Maybe our experiment triggered something. Everything will be fine, Mayor. You have nothing to worry about.
Oh, how could this have been avoided? Donald looking at Sora like, I do gotta take a quick pee break and then we'll continue on with this world. Alrighty. Sorry about that. Let's continue. So I had to turn my AC off and turn the fan on, so see how comfortable things are. Did I just one-shot him? Hello? I would like to actually fight an enemy? Okay, I didn't one-shot him. Imagine, though. I don't know if there's, like, actual enemies that I could just one-shot with just one swing of the Keyblade. I feel like all of them are just kind of, like, overall. Like, you gotta hit him at least a couple times. I feel like for the most part, they do kind of okay to just kind of scale with you. The more that stuff just kind of happens, you know? I don't know. Could be wrong on that. All right, so that's the entrance. But where was the... Over here. It was. Yeah, like, as beautiful as this song is, the only reason it can... Oh, let's check this place too, once the Heartless Hero out of the way. Like, this song is so great, but it just sucks because it's literally just a different variation of This Is Halloween. Like, the copyright... I mean, I guess... I don't know if anyone was really expecting the possibility of just having the option to stream a game to a live audience at all times. I don't know. Do I have abilities I could do? No, pretty much everything I potentially want, I just have on right now. Oh, I forgot I got guard last stream. Ooh, that's good. Stop enemies from breaking cure ability on self. Ooh. Why is that worth 5 though? Holy hell. I guess it's kind of the same like the copyright thing. I guess it's kind of the same energy as like back in the 2000s, you saw a lot more like movie tie-in games. They're just rare in... Oh, never mind. Cutscene. Say my thought in a second. Hi, Zero.
Zero, have you seen Sally anywhere?
Is something wrong, Jack?
No, everything's going great. We're going to have the best Halloween ever. All we need now is your memory.
Memory? You mean this?
And the forget-me-not.
I have a bad feeling about this. Why don't you try something else? There's still time.
Nothing could beat what I've got planned. Once we give the Heartless a heart, they'll dance just as I envisioned it. Trust me, you're going to love it.
Yeah, so... Oh, wait. Jack, why not have these kids star in the festival instead? They both look rather frightful and funny, too. They'd be better than the Heartless. Yeah, like, with copyright stuff, I feel like you don't really see a lot of movie tie-in stuff nowadays compared to, like, back in the day. Like, the 90s and 2000s were, like, absolutely filled with... There may be a possibility that a screw is just gonna fly out of my microphone boom arm at some point, and that's not great. I'm trying not to mess with it much, but I'm trying to see if I could slip it back into place.
Isn't it obvious? Tell Oogie Boogie.
but it's not working like that, and I'm worried that like I'll move my boom arm and it'll just absolutely fall apart on me. I do have a different one, luckily, in case it does happen. It just sucks on the possibility of that happening. Yeah, I was saying, like, in the 90s and 2000s, there was like a lot more movie tie-in games. Even like, I'm kind of shocked that movie tie-in games even like existed because of how bad E.T. did. It's like, you know, it happened and it's like contributed to being a big force in the video game market crash of the 80s and stuff like that. And like, oh, I thought there would be more. I did think that, oh, there we are. It's interesting that movie time, like, I know like popularity equals like spread as much popularity as possible, but still, it's like, man, you had the worst selling video game of all time at the time that even led to the possibility of just killing video games as a whole being a big contributor to it, and you're still just gonna be like, hey, let's just make more movie tie-in games. I don't know. Oh, that's how I do that. I literally just like autopiloted that. I was like, wait, how do I do that? Maybe I can make that. Hold on, let me give it a couple more tries. But yeah, regardless, like during those times, like the 90s and 2000s, movie tie-in games were like insanely popular. Popular isn't the word I'd use, but they were all over the place, and a good amount of them, especially like Disney ones, actually played clips of the movie game that you were playing. I distinctly remember playing the Chicken Little video game, and also the I don't think I'll be able to do that. The Chicken Little game and Finding Nemo, both of them had video games in the 2000s when those movies released. And I'm not gonna like comment on how good they were. To me as a kid, they were really good, but I'm not gonna comment on them now. But basically, like, they put in movie clips of the movies to kind of tie the levels together in a sense, or just have a random thing. The Star Wars Episode 3 video game did that too. They released a movie for Star Wars Episode 3 the day before the movie dropped, by the way. And they had all these cutscenes that were just of the movie putting things together between levels of the game and stuff like that. So I wonder if, like, I mean, it's probably more expensive to put stuff like that in now compared to before. But I also wonder just overall, like, I wonder if it's because of streamers and like content creation that developers don't do that stuff anymore because of wanting people to stream it and being able to show it off to an audience and everything like that. I do notice like more and more possible like streamer elements more than actually like catering to casual people. I don't know, it's interesting. Here's an interesting topic. Yes, this is it. Now just one more ingredient. We need surprise to complete the heart. The mayor should know where it is.
That bonehead Jack is really making a heart. I'll be jiggered.
You'll be what?
Ooh, when I get my hands on that. Well, I've got no hands, but I'm still gonna nab that heart and control the heartless.
I'm hungry again. Oh my god. It feels like I just can't get enough nutrients nowadays. I am like cheaping out on stuff, and then like dinner isn't really filling me up the most, unfortunately. Maybe depending on what time it'll be. Maybe I see what I have and heat something up. I don't know. Guess we'll see. Okay, Jesus. Everyone decided I need health at that moment, which, you know what? I need more of that in my life. I haven't really checked. I should probably, like, I should check at some point if my VOD on Twitch got muted at any point because of the Little Mermaid song. I don't know what that's for. Stop. Nope. So I don't know what that's for. Gravity? No? What are you for? Yeah, whatever. I don't have the magic to keep trying, so. Oh, I can't move on until, okay. Bean. Don't know what spin is for. Yeah, sure. Just do Fyra. Fire arts. I already got a couple. I don't know what you want, man. Whatever. I'll have to look up exactly, because I thought I got a good idea of what I wanted, like I was needing to do for that stuff. But I keep getting them wrong, so I gotta look up like what to do with them. Ghosts rise from those tombstones. Check the tombstones in the order the ghosts appear. You get it wrong, you're in for a surprise. Check the tombstones. Nailed it. Splendid. Now go look at the pumpkin. Got us a Jack-in-the-Box. Oh, a surprise. Right. Now, I'm not going to keep, like, mentioning... Oh, Max MP and Aerial Sweep for Sora. Nice. I'm not going to keep mentioning the differences with, like, worlds in Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. But I did at least want to talk about Little Mermaid last time because... God, how bad Atlantica is throughout the Kingdom Hearts games. But I also did want to talk about this one because I actually don't remember. I have a feeling I kind of enjoyed the... You do come back to this world in Kingdom Hearts 2. And it focuses more on the later parts of the movie where, you know... Well, not later parts of the movie, but more of like kind of like parts of the movie where Jack is in Christmas Land and stuff like that. I feel like I did remember enjoying that world more than I did this. I enjoy this world a lot. I really do enjoy this world in general. Wait. I just realized I said I really enjoy this world. I enjoy this world, basically. No, I enjoy this world because I like the theming of it. I love Nightmare Before Christmas and everything. But I feel like just the overall mechanics, I remember liking more in Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, where my main annoyance was with Atlantica in Kingdom Hearts 1, and, you know, bluntly saying that it almost ruined my stream with the words I wanted to say to that purple bitch Ursula. I pretty much, like, at least the world is playable. It's not what it is in Kingdom Hearts 2, which again is just a rhythm game. But I feel like a lot of worlds did improve in Kingdom Hearts 2 comparatively. I don't remember what all, like, you do return to in Kingdom Hearts 2. I know Atlantica in this world, but I don't remember any of the other potential worlds we go back to. That'll be fun to kind of discover, like, oh yeah, we go back here. There are like some very specific worlds in Kingdom Hearts 2 that very much stuck to my brain for one reason or another. But like, well, I'm not gonna go into too many details. I did say before about the Tron world. There is a Tron world in Kingdom Hearts 2, and that was the first time I actively like died in the game. Like got a game over died, because I was playing it and was doing so well, especially compared to Kingdom Hearts 1. And then I got to the Tron world, and there is a section where you actually go on like the light cycles and stuff like that. And I crashed and got an immediate game over. And I was like, well. So much for my no death streak, pretty much. Gibdo Ghoul, welcome in the YouTube chat. Muppet says Kingdom Hearts 3. Yes, this is it.
There you go. This time it's sure to work.
And never those little hooligans stealing my work. These three must be working for Oogie Boogie. They're probably at Oogie Boogie's place right now. Okay. Gibdo Ghoul asks, more evil, Ericus or Ansem the Wise? I'm not really as familiar with Ericus, I'll be honest.
We lost them.
Zero! After them, quick!
I think that is just something that is just like going through all of the Kingdom Hearts games is just going to be really fun to do. Because of the fact that like I get to like relearn things that I haven't really heard of in so long. I didn't really play an incredible amount of the Kingdom Hearts games. Like I played 1 and 2, absolutely love them. I played a good amount with 358. But I never beat it. I definitely want to go back and beat it at some point. Probably during this marathon. I don't know. I played the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 3. Didn't get too far in that. I've explained that story before. Chain of Memories I played all the way through. I attempted to play Birth by Sleep originally when it came out on PSP, but my PSP was jacked up and didn't have a good control stick, or whatever the sliding control stick they call is. And basically I couldn't move forward without my character just walking instead of running. So I just couldn't play the game because all the D-pad did was controlling the actual like side bar here. So I couldn't actively like play the game because of that. Recoded, could not give less of a shit about. I attempted it once and thought originally as a kid that it was a retelling of Kingdom Hearts 1 and just got rid of it. Even post learning that is its actual own game, I still don't really care about it. And then the what's it called? 3D Dream Drop Distance. I played pretty much the entirety of that. I can't wait to replay it, but I'd like when I played it all the way when it came out in 3DS, I had an absolute blast with it. It was such a beautiful game. And I can't wait to experience it again with like up-to-date like HD graphic type stuff. We're getting a lot of experience on this, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, regardless, like it is gonna be exciting to just kind of just like play more of these games. They're games I've wanted to play more of as a kid, but never really got too much opportunities for. I did also try the mobile games at some point. They weren't my cup of tea. I know they're actually canon because of what happens at like the end of them and stuff like that, but I just not my thing. Uh-oh. Thank you, Donald. Alright, so pretty much I don't think there's anything else at the moment outside of enemies. No, we broke one pumpkin. I think the enemies are just gonna consistently spawn because of wanting to give us the magic. Oh, they won't give it magic, but whatever. So the door that we went through. Oh, away! I want to show stuff off. Not tight. Can't get that back through that door, but you notice how this is moving? It's pretty much just a way back. If you want to actually get back, you gotta lay it on fire, and then once you get on top of it, it'll raise high enough that you just go back. Is there another? Oh, wait. Oh, no. Okay, so we got through there. I think the other thing I was looking at was for the graveyard. If we go through that, it'll get us through immediately to the graveyard. I think that's what's up. Yeah, that's exactly what's up. Okay. Me dum-dum. There was one pumpkin we were able to mess with, and then it just kind of exploded. We'll just move on. So you did see in the cutscene, the kids went up here. But the actual like ground was going towards that way. Oh, well. Like this. And boom. Ooh. Oh, hello. Oh, you. So this one you have like the opportunity. I don't know what all moves we really should be using, but basically, once you go in here, I'm surprised it showed up the first time we entered this room. But pretty much you want to try and keep them in the air as much as physically possible. Because the more you get, the more XP you get. But I feel like if you get enough, you get... I feel like I know. You hit him enough, you get items, you get cool shit. No, what happened? Oh well. Layer G. Oh. I almost got it. Son of a bitch. Listen, I know the best way I could get that item, but I want to get it now. Haha. Defense up. All right, sorry, you got more defense. Good for you, buddy. All right, all the mushroom dudes decide to leave. There's another shortcut back if we need it, which we're gonna need at some point. This one is Meteor G. Guillotine Square is there, so I'm pretty sure this is the fountain. So if we just go through this, we immediately go back to the town square. The way we want to go is this way.
I knew Oogie Boogie was behind this.
All right, so now it's just pretty much just going up. Okay. It is going to be annoying because there's a lot of flying enemies, so it really you know what? It does want you to pretty much like accidentally get knocked down. All right, Donald got max items. Nice. Got curiosity. I forget what's down here. No, I don't think there's much of anything. Except that, but we need trading. Oh wait, that's red. We just gotta find a save point to get that all done. All right, well, it's been neat with Jack, so, but I do think that we go ahead and swap out to Goofy and probably use him for the rest of the run. All right, let's go through here. I think the only one that this world is relatively small, I want to say. I do feel like the potential that the only save point is actually the one at the very beginning. All right. Ooh, I just noticed our, well, first of all, we should probably save. Okay, I just noticed that our good old people is getting pretty big. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we do gotta go the long way even if we know that that's there, we do gotta take the long way, sadly. A one-way street, pretty much. Yeah, I'm just doing this. What? Why was it? Don't give up, sir! Why did that happen? Nothing bad was happening. They went away. Oh, more of you. I didn't know you guys were here. Wonder. Oh, that didn't work. That's how I meant to do shit. That's a waste. Oh well. Come on. Stop being stoned. Nice six, nice six. If I knew these guys could show up here, I would have definitely recommended them. At journal status. All just leveled up, so this makes sense. 803 for Goofy, and Sora's about to level up too. Ugh. Ba-da-ba-ba. Honestly, clearing out the enemies in this room, there is a possibility that we just level up with Sora. Oh good, Mega Potion. Oh, we are starting to get to the point that that normal potions. There we go. Backed up for Sora. Nice. We are getting to the point that Mega Potions are gonna be a way to fully heal us. Normal potions aren't healing us fully. Crazy. I was crazy once. Okay, you know what? Let's just... We have to come back into that room anyway, so... And this chest has Mythal Shard. More and more stuff for synthesizing. The more the merrier. The more now, the less grinding later. All right, good, good. All right, let's properly go up Boogie's tower. Very unsure as to why my electricity didn't hit them, but whatever. We open that, got an ether. Can we go over there? Oh. We just pop back in, I guess. Okay, so that's an option. What is, can we even get back over here? Okay, we can. It's locked. Oh, it just opens. All right, bet.
Here. See ya.
Oh, there's another chest. I know there's quite a few chests here, actually. I do gotta be, like, vigilant to be looking around as much as I can. Cool. Oh, you know what I wish I had? Ice cream. I have enough stuff that I can't really, like, justify trying to buy extra stuff right now. Because, I'll be honest, kind of my Twitch payout is already gone. I don't want to do another order just to get ice cream. God, I could use ice cream. I see him up there. Oh, I forget how to get in there. Oh. There we go. There's that one at least. I get ether for that. Nice. Now that other cage, how do we get over there? Maybe that's one we kind of need a different ability for. I mean, we will have to backtrack here regardless, so. All right, so that's the way to go, but I am curious enough. Back over here. Went through this and then nothing really happened with it, so. That one's shut tight. Can't do anything about that. I wonder if by the time we're done with this world, we'll kind of be leveled up enough to give the Coliseum another shot. Oh, wait, no. There's got to be a way to that chest. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up the trusty guide. Oh, God. My throat is starting to kill me. We might do Coliseum after this and maybe call it, I'll be honest. And do the Torn Pages next stream. Treasures for Halloween Town. Okay. Here's the stuff focusing on Boogie's Manor. Unsell the Red Tradie on the ground level. We did that. The one outside the door, we got that. And a age across from the door to the manor. Door to the manor. Oh, well, shit. Can I save this? Can I fix this? We might be able to. All right, so popping back over here.
Fire!
Ah, I almost got it. I feel like this, if I'm remembering this right, this is pretty much like one of the main areas you could actually like not, like you could actually like miss stuff. I'm trying to avoid that from possibly happening. I mean, if we do like miss stuff, I know for a fact that
Come on! Thunder!
things will be chill. Like we'll still be able to get the items, but I just don't like missing stuff, especially since I'm already trying to get to 100%. I'm confused on where that is. Age across from the front door of the manor. That's like more lower. Where is that? Maybe it's that chest and it needs to like be lowered, because that's where, no. Like, that's the only spot that really makes sense for what the picture is showing. Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe we'll come back to that one. Just inside. Okay, fine. What? Leave me alone. Okay, fine. I'll just pause the game. Like Aether in a higher cage about halfway up the mana, more easily acts about acting the switch. Yeah. In an alcove, puppies 40-42. Maybe you can. like not miss things here. I don't know. Okay, well the puppies are gonna be easily seen. And you know what? That's probably the best thing for right now until we make a little bit more progress. Oh, we can't open this until probably after the switch. Okay. All right, so let's just move on. This isn't the best spot we're in at the moment. Yeah. What? All I just heard after dying was "feel so good." I have no idea what other potential context that could be. And that makes me uncomfortable because they are children. At least killing these guys is fine enough. Like, they're annoying, but they're fine because they also do get magic. Goofy leveled up and got strength and MP rage. Nice. Before we use all the magic again, let's try this again. Did I not parry her? Guess not. Why don't we heal up, and then he should be done in a second. And pop. All right. Nice XP overall, but 100 AP in general is also very nice. We were just following orders. Oogie Boogie told us to steal the heart. It's all Barrel's fault. It was his idea to tell Oogie Boogie about the heart. Yeah, that's right. But you guys said... You should be ashamed. Oogie Boogie told us not to give away his hiding place. Oh, and we're not supposed to talk about the lever either. What are you going to do with the heart? Beats me. Oh, there's another save spot here. I was just following Oogie Boogie's orders. I don't have the heart. Oogie Boogie has it. Oogie Boogie made us do it. We had no choice. No way I'm gonna take you to him. If we did that, Oogie Boogie would eat us too. I'd stay away from Oogie Boogie if I were you. Oh, yeah, that one was made easier. I could have 100% just waited. Curse my impatience and worrying about 100%. All right, but this should be open now, right? Yep. Dalmatians 40, 41, and 42. Well, first of all, where? Oh my God. Welcome. And that was it, right? Let me check again. So Oogie's Manor. Seven items. Got the one from the Red Charity. The one out right outside the front door. And a cage that we just got. Just inside the front door of the manor. Yeah, we got that. A Hayake, yep. Got that. And the puppies. Okay, that should be everything in this, so. But I'm just being like proactive because I am worried about the possibility of missing stuff because for reasons you'll see soon, this building won't fully be here anymore. Oh my God, I get so tired. I've been so eepy lately. I will admit I haven't been getting the most sleep, but still. Oogie Boogie, give me back the heart.
You want it? Well then come on over and get it. Now, let's see if I can get their attention. Oh, hello! This is it? Nobody disrespects me.
How do we feel about gambling? Oh, damn. I don't remember how this works. I remembered how this works. Not necessarily gambling as much as I remember, but I mean, it is a roulette table and there's dice, so. Ah, this camera is rough. Sorry for anyone who's watching that doesn't do well with motion sickness. This camera is just kind of ass. Okay, where is he? Oh, you bastard. I mean, nothing's stopping me from just jumping over. The game is just stingy. Uh-oh. I forgot that's what happens if you fail it. If you fail it, you just kind of get shot. Whoa, okay, forgot about that. What am I locking onto? Okay, boogie. Okay, that was rough. Again, the camera is ass, but it's not that bad. It's so weird that they do, like, they start us as going in. Jack doesn't have, like, a speaking line. But then, like, a proper cutscene shows right after. That's so bizarre to me. Like, I wonder if there was like constraints with the voice actor or something. That's what they had to do instead of just doing a scene. I don't know. Maybe it's some technical difficulty or something. Oh boy. Donald, how do you not have, like, any magic already, buddy? Like, what's going on with that? All right, you could kind of like hit the dice to kind of influence things. I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, this boss fight really isn't that bad as a whole. It's just complete RNG on what's going on. Which is kind of like four, or maybe I could squeeze it and make it 3? Nah, 4. Just 4 things of RNG. Keep smacking him while he just does cheap shit, and then you'll win. Oh, that's gotta be... Wait. What's going on? Oh, boy. Oh, he didn't heal himself that much. Okay. That seemed like it was gonna be worse than it was. All right, well... Really? Oh, that little bit did that? Never mind. Fuck you, Oogie Boogie. So that heart was a failure after all. In the Holy Circlet. Gained answers report 7. Whoa, how'd he get so big? Look, it's brimming with the power of darkness. Oogie Boogie is drawing power from those dark blobs. We just have to destroy those things, right? Well, best be hitting the old dusty trail. Yeah, if you decide to, you just leave. Fuck it. Fuck Oogie Boogie. You don't finish the stage, but I mean, you gotta just dip. It's really funny, actually. But all right, let's go ahead and properly end this. Any doors are pretty much going to be locked out. But it is pretty much just exactly as they explained it. Go around, destroy these blobs, and eventually, once we destroy the last one, that's it. Oogie's done. This is honestly even easier than the other fight. Like, the projectiles are going to be annoying because, you know, projectiles and double damage and everything, but overall, honestly, they put these like blobs so close together that it's just like kind of a joke. Hey, Oogie Boogie. You think your life would get to this point, man? Like, what happened? I just don't remember where the last blob is. I'm assuming there's one more. Alright. And of course the really annoying Heartless are here too, so it's like trying to deal with them at the same time is also bleh. I mean, I do get it. They want to try and give you magic back. There it is. Oh, there's one more. All right. Oh, where could the darkness blob be? Oh, where could it be? There it is. Oh, interesting. There's more. There's more than I remembered. I thought there was only like 4 or 5, honestly. Okay, Oogie Boogie is in fact shooting stuff at me, so I better run. It's gotta be it. No, actually. What else am I missing? I guess I could just sit here and target until potentially getting it. That is that, so that's not what I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's sirens going on outside. Ooh. There we go. 2,500 experience for that, by the way. in the power of stars. Gravity was upgraded to Gravira.
Sally, why didn't I listen to you?
Don't feel bad, Jack. We'll come up with another plan for Halloween. Next time, we'll do it together.
I guess we have no choice. We'll have to cancel the Heartless Halloween Festival for now. Here, I want you to have this. Sora obtained Pumpkinhead. Visit us anytime, Sora. Next year's Halloween will be the scariest ever. Emotion, memory. We put in all the necessary ingredients. What else do you need to make a heart? What is a heart anyway? And figure it out. Hi, Sora. Care to join me for a stroll around Halloween Town? Maybe next time. Jack is still talking about the Heartless Halloween. He still seems set on doing it. The doctor's still researching the heart. Jack's happiest when he's playing the festival. When he's happy, I'm happy. My artificial heart should have been a huge success, but it was a huge failure. I figure out what went wrong. Maybe I used the wrong ingredient for terror. Try a skull or an actual heartless next time. Perhaps I need to perfect terror first. Yeah. What is this about taking a stroll? Oh, if you have any good ideas, let me know. Oh, I think I fucked it up. I think I would have like said yes, and then it would have been like, oh, just kidding. Oh well. So Pumpkinhead, it takes away a 1 MP gain from Crabclaw, has a long reach and the ability to deal a string of critical blows. It does look really cool, but we need to keep Crabclaw. There's extra MP for a build, but also its advantages with summon power and stuff like that. It's just overall a good time over. Halloween Town's quiet with Oogie Boogie gone. We're gonna shake it up. Quiet is boring. Promise to be good, at least while you're here. We've learned our lesson. Trust us. I'm not doing anything bad. Not now, anyway. I'm keeping an eye on Lock and Barrel. Actually, I don't like pulling pranks. But I don't really want to be left out either. Not fair. I get blamed for everything they do. But yeah, I do want to point out before we leave that if we go ahead and start the journey back to Oogie Boogie's Manor, be a long one, but we are in a spot where, because we sealed the keyhole, there's gonna be no Heartless until we leave the world and come back. So perfect time to try and get stuff done if you want to ensure that that could be done. There was a way to open this. It's not exactly what I remember. I think I'm remembering it maybe being one of the gravestones. Maybe the Trinity mark. Oh well. Anyway, if we just go ahead and make it back. Holy crap, we were streaming for 3 hours already. That's crazy. Manor Ruins, it's been changed too. Yeah. Everything's gone. Now, I'm pretty sure at the very least, maybe not for all the treasure, but at the very least for the Dalmatians. Oh yeah, it's down here. Yeah, so if we did miss treasures, okay, so that's what I was being shown in one of the pictures on the guide. I didn't fully understand or remember why, but if you did miss the treasures that were very important, like the Orichalcum and the Dalmatians and stuff, it'd have been down here. I kind of forgot that there was actually no fear of actually missing anything. So they just would have shown up here. We would have been chill. All right. Well, why don't we head back? We're not going to do the torn page stuff tonight because I think that'll take a little bit too long. My throat's already starting to bother me. So maybe let's try to get through the Colosseum now that we've like leveled up a bunch. Try the thing that we attempted last time and then got absolutely messed up. We sealed the keyhole in Halloween Town. That's an achievement I just got. Boop da boo, boo doo 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 doo. Oh, not Fill Cup. Pegasus, enter together, and let's hope for the best this time. There we go. This might, I mean, honestly, we weren't having the worst time. Because when we got to Yuffie and Leon, that, like, we were getting messed up, honestly. I should be careful on magic use. Like, if it's for one enemy, I'll just beat the crap out of them. There we go. We're doing much better and going much faster than we were before. I wonder if... Though the main thing, I do wonder if Sora only will be possible at this point, or if we gotta level up a little bit more. Same with time limit. The time trial. Will we be able to do that, or do we gotta level up a little bit more to be a little bit stronger? I didn't check. I should have checked before going ahead and starting this and seeing what our levels were at this point. All right. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember there's like a Colosseum-like thing in Kingdom Hearts 2. I distinctly remember, like, there is a Hercules world in Kingdom Hearts 2, but it focuses on the underworld. I think they just kind of took the Colosseum thing just out in general of Kingdom Hearts 2 and just left it in this game. Then again, having to do it multiple times throughout the series would have been annoying, so I do understand it. Especially directly after a sequel, or directly in a sequel. Yeah, I understand it. All right, I'm just gonna fight on this one. I know that Donald and Goofy are just gonna use their abilities, but I want to try and get some MP back before fighting Leon and Yuffie. But you know, honestly, I probably should. Wait, what items do I have? On Ether. I probably should have just bought an Ether. There we go. Our health is going down so much faster. Ah, shit. Okay, I'm trying to guide too much. Just give up, it'll be easy. Goofy got max HP, nice. Yeah, so guarding is pretty much the equivalent of like teching. With teching, you pretty much just go through and hit the Keyblade at the right time to try and like hit stuff back. It just gets its own dedicated button instead of just trying to swing the Keyblade. Having that realization just now, honestly, I might unequip it at some point. Won't lie, I feel like this is gonna be doable with Sora. I kinda have just been mostly being Sora. Goofy's been helping, but Donald's been dead this whole fight, so I don't know. I do kind of feel like the possibility that we could do this as Sora solo. But we beat the Pegasus Cup in general. That is pretty poggers. Orlin Strike Raid. That was great. Looks like Phil's trained another great hero. And strength the most important part of a hero? Ah, well. You really need is a strong heart. Makes a strong heart. You have to ask? You're not a hero yet. Stop talking in riddles. It's not a riddle. Pegasus, just Sora. Let's see how this goes. Feel like it's gonna be possible, but still intimidated. I know. The guard thing was always neat to me as a kid because I liked actually guarding, but I guess I just never realized the possibility that I could just do the same thing with the Keyblade. Maybe there are specific moves that I can only guard, but no idea, honestly. He's dead. He's almost dead. I don't know how the one got hit. Maybe my freeze was a little bit more overarching than I remembered or realized. They're just healing. Go away. They were looking pretty all right on magic. I definitely do continue the strategy that I did last time. Well, I kind of see if I could just like withhold using magic as much as I can. How did you not, you two not die? The other one, like, whatever. How? Whatever. I don't know why I didn't bring an ether again. It's fine. We'll be all right.
Nothing to it.
I think the main intimidation that I'm gonna have, I do feel like that we could do this as Sora. But I think the main intimidation will be the time trial. I have no idea. I feel like it's only going to be a couple minutes, but can we actually like do those couple minutes, or we got to be a little bit behind until we level up a little bit more? All right, if we can, let's try and not. I'm just so glad that like they didn't. They were already. I mean, they were already like Mascus as it is, or not Mascus, like evil as it is. To include like the Sora solo and time trial. I'm just really glad that they didn't decide to be like, you know what would be really funny and a little bit extra content? Sora solo time trial. That would be hell. All right. See if we can do this. Let's see if I could try and.
It's over. Heal. It's over. Come and get it. Ready? This should help.
Yeah, that's. Guarding isn't really working out how I really hoped it would. Oh my god, Yuffie, fuck off.
Get this.
Maybe I do have to focus on Yuffie. I was gonna try and just sit there and focus on Leon. Fucking me up. I wish I had no. I should have brought an ether. We might lose this because I didn't bring an ether. I'm gonna be honest. I would not like to talk this out, actually. Okay, I gotta pay attention to my health. I do want to kind of just like do what I can. I gotta back up. I probably could have just done arrow.
You don't stand a chance against me. Hey, break.
Maybe if I get enough MP, let's try it. Yeah, we're good. We got this. There we go. Max HP for Sora. Nice. All right. Yeah, again, if we lost it, that would have been my fault for not bringing in either. Do I start over? I sure do not, actually. All right, now time for the last one being set time limit. Wonder if this will be possible. I should have brought items. Why do I keep forgetting items? Oh, well. Do all these fights in 3 minutes? That should be doable, actually. Come on. If we lose, I'm blaming that. I don't know what I'm gonna eat when I'm done with stream. Maybe some breakfast sandwiches. I bought a box of them a bit ago, but I haven't really had opportunity to have them. Maybe I start that now. I don't know. Damn. At least these guys aren't doing that much damage anymore. God, when I first got to Traverse Town, I was fighting them. They were doing so much. It is nice to see that, like, we are pretty much just sitting here, like, getting pretty good when it comes to actual, like, damage taken and stuff like that because of our levels. I think truly, like, I did see a couple people say before that, like, truly, like, the worst parts are mainly in the beginning when you're trying to level up. But once you start leveling up more and more and more and quickly, like, and quicker and quicker. Come on, really? We might lose solely because of this. I am worried, but I think if Donald and Goofy kind of like get Leon into a spot while I focus on Yuffie. We might be all good. Ah, shit, I'm out of MP. That's not great. Come on. All right, a minute and a half to take these two out. Let's see what happens. Ah, damn. You know, I really hoped that Donald and Goofy would be able to kind of just focus on you, like Leon. That doesn't seem like it's gonna be the case. Oh, you healed! We're losing this. Nah. Oh well. Alright, that's fine. I do feel like if we get items, I think it would be just fine, actually. Get Goofy some items. Maybe a couple ethers. Donald, I'll trust you with some ethers yourself. I mean, I have the money to buy more, so it's fine. Welcome back, Weaver, in the YouTube chat. I know I'm doing wrong by actually trusting the NPCs with items, but I guess we'll see what happens. Is the way to get us through this as much as physically possible better? Is that, I feel like if we had like 2 minutes or maybe like 2:15 by the time we got to Leon and Yuffie, that would have been a cakewalk. Donald, really? I wish I could set spells I don't want Donald to use. I feel like him putting stop on things is just more of a hindrance right now. Ah, shit. Donald, really? No, I'm gonna blame Donald if we lose this one. I'll say it. Turn stone, don't turn stone. One already did, that's fine. As long as Donald doesn't use stop on them while they're made of stone, it might be okay. Actually, I just realized how much time we had. Damn it. I have no idea if there's anything I really can do with them being stone, or if I'm just kind of screwed to wait. If it doesn't work out after this one, I think I'll probably just wait until I'm a little bit higher level.
Thunder! Thunder! Here! Here! Here!
I'm pretty sure we are exactly the same time we were last time. Guys, I actually would really like if you could focus on Leon. I am just fine with handling Yuffie. Okay, Donald listened to me, but then he's getting his ass kicked because he doesn't have mana. I'm assuming he already uses Ether. That's fine. Yoko Doidal in the chat says, if he's stoned, does he gain weakness from stone like wind or water? Good question. Knowing this game's logic, probably not, I'll be honest. Come on, he's so close. Goofy, I like... Donald doesn't have any magic, please. Oh my god, this is gonna be so close. Oh my god, that was so close. Oh my god. 2 seconds to spare, holy shit. Tainted dark matter for that. Please don't make me start over. We've in the YouTube chat says Spotify funny as hell with the funniest recommendations. Listen to the Balatro 3 and it's like, oh, do you like Last of Us music? Like, no, let me put the Balatro Celestial theme on for 5 hours. Yeah. All right, well, that's all we can really do at the Coliseum right now. Let me check out everyone's items. Yep, that's exactly what I expected. Using items, I mean, I know I could kind of make it better. But like, it's not that much better, I'll be honest. But, all right. I mean, there's not really much doing, and you know what? Actually, we'll just go back. We'll go back and save here, and then we'll start. Oh wait, no, you know what? Never mind. No, I didn't want to do normal drive. Shit. Can I select world? Okay. Ooh. I know, because I already know exactly where we're gonna go. Tradition study. All right. Wait, where'd this come from? There was no way that was there the entire time. I refuse to believe that. All right. Well, next time we stream, we're gonna look at the torn book. The book that had all of its pages torn out. Alrighty. Close that up. Stay safe, y'all. Yeah, 100%. Alrighty. So here's the plan at the moment. We'll be back on Monday. I have been talking with somebody for a collab. We're doing a collab with a lovely individual. I'm still ironing out details, so I don't have exact like anything yet, but I will announce on Blue Sky and in my Discord if you want to go ahead and see that stuff. But I don't have exact details yet, but a collab is planned for Monday with a lovely individual. So that'll be part of Monday, and the rest of Monday will be Hyrule Warriors. So I don't think we'll finish it up on Monday, but we'll see what happens. Then of course Wednesday and Friday is more Kingdom Hearts. I will say I kind of got this realization, well, not even a realization, but I did kind of get this feeling last night after the Game Awards, is the fact that like I really do want to just sit here and play more and more games. And I have a lot of games that I really do have a focus on that I really want to just like get done, but I also feel like that streaming is going to be the really only way that I'll be able to play them, unless it's a game that I really want to play on my own without an audience. So there might be more streams. I mean, I am still the main focus. I am trying to sit there and find a job. That is the main focus, of course, but until then, I do want to play more games and I do want to stream more. So there's going to be more streams. I'm still not 100% sure when I want to start doing that. Whether it be like next week or if it's going to be like a 2026 thing. We'll start January and just start kind of streaming whenever I feel like it, along with our normal schedule. So one of them, but until then, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we'll kind of go from there. So, all right, YouTube chat, I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye to you guys while we see who on the Twitch end we're gonna raid. So, see you soon, YouTube.